Hey there, welcome to the Public Employee Retirement Training Channel, where we help public employees like you prepare and plan for retirement. In this video, we're talking about the 4 things you must know if you will retire with a pension. If you are a member of a state or local pension system, you are already ahead of the game compared to many private sector workers. But here's the thing, having a pension doesn't mean you're all set for retirement. We're going to walk you through the 4 most important things you must know about your pension, so you don't get caught off guard later in life. Let's jump right in. Thing number 1, know how your pension is calculated. Your pension isn't based on how much you contribute, it's based on a formula, since it's a defined benefit plan. While that formula will vary by state and pension system, it usually looks something like this. Years of service times, final average, salary times benefit multiplier equals annual pension benefit. Let's say you work for 30 years, your final average salary is $60,000, and your benefit multiplier is 2%. Here's the math. 30 times 60,000 times 0.02 equals $36,000 per year in pension income. So remember, the more years you work, the more you earn. Working even just a few extra years at a higher salary can have a big impact. Some states let you buy back service time, like for military service or out-of-state public employment. Definitely look into it to boost your pension service credit. Thing number 2, understand vesting, COLA, and Social Security rules. Here's where it gets tricky. Just because you've worked for a few years doesn't mean you're entitled to a pension yet. You have to be vested first. That usually takes 5 to 10 years. If you leave early, you could get nothing or just a refund of your contributions. But if you become vested, you will be entitled to a pension benefit when you reach retirement age as defined by your plan. This age is normally between 50 and 60. As for cost of living adjustments, some pensions offer automatic COLAs to keep up with inflation, others don't. And even if they do, COLAs can be frozen or reduced, so don't count on it. You'll be responsible to fill that gap on your own. If you retire with an annual pension of $50,000, that money won't have the same buying power in 10, 20, or 30 years. So it is important to supplement with a 403b, 457b, or an IRA. If you work in a state where you don't pay into Social Security, you won't have the credits to collect a Social Security benefit unless you have credits from a previous job, so be sure to check for your employer and state. Nothing would be worse than expecting Social Security in your 60s, only to find out you never paid into it and won't receive any benefits. Bottom line, know your vesting rules, check your COLA policy, and check your Social Security status. On a quick side note, if you want to learn more about public employee retirement training or improve your financial literacy, get a customized pension report, create a financial plan for yourself and your family, or start planning for retirement but are not sure where to begin, be sure to check out the retirement roadmap and other resources in the description below. Now, let's get back to it. Thing number 3, your pension alone may not and probably will not be enough. This might surprise you, but your pension probably won't replace 100% of your working income. In fact, it will only cover about half of your salary. The average pension replacement rate is somewhere between 45 and 60% of your income. Pensions are great, but honestly they were designed to be just one part of your retirement plan. That's why it's crucial to save in a supplemental plan, like a 403b, 457b, or an IRA. Start early if you can, but it's never too late. You can make catch-up contributions once you hit age 50. Also, look out for high fees in some 403b and 457b plans, especially if they include variable annuities. If you're not that well versed on these supplemental retirement plans, stress no more because we have dozens of videos that explain everything about 403b and 457b accounts in the playlist linked in the upper right corner. Thing number 4, know what happens after you retire. A lot of people think, once I retire, that's it, I'm done. But there's actually more to it. Don't overlook the following survivor benefits. Will your spouse get part of your pension if something happens to you? Is there a reduction in pension income to lock in a survivor benefit? Healthcare? Will you keep your employer health insurance? Or will you need to switch to Medicare? How much will this cost, and how will you fund it? Taxes. Most pension income is taxable, as are your supplemental 403b, 457b, and IRA accounts, so plan accordingly. Utilize Roth options if they're available to you. Also, delays in processing. Some pensions take months to finalize, especially if you're dealing with a divorce, purchase of service time, or a QDRO, which is a qualified domestic relations order. Plan for this gap if any of those apply to you. Talk to your pension office before you retire. Speak to a retirement counselor, attend a retirement seminar, and ask questions. Get timelines. Make sure you know what to expect, and don't get caught in a cash flow crunch. So there you have it, 4 critical things you need to know if you have a pension. Know how it's calculated, understand vesting, COLA, and Social Security. Supplement with other retirement savings, and be prepared for what happens after retirement. Stay informed, stay prepared, and here's to your bright future ahead. If you want to learn more about public employee retirement training or improve your financial literacy, create a financial plan for yourself and your family, or start planning for retirement but are not sure where to begin, be sure to check out the Retirement Roadmap and other resources in the description below. We hope you found this video helpful. If you did, share it with a fellow teacher or public employee. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss any future videos. Drop your questions or any future videos you want to see in the comments, and thanks for watching.